Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another analysis on faceless finance. I hope you're all having a great day, and today I have another very interesting chart for you. So the US markets have been in a strong correction the past few days. We got a lot of news. We had our FOMC meeting, we got our unemployment rate, which turned out much higher than expected, and the reaction from the market was pretty negative. We are correcting in a lot of markets, but this is as expected for a lot of stocks and cryptocurrencies. We are hitting a lot of price and gold zones right now. And this is another very interesting chart for me. This is Airbnb. So we had our IPO in December 2020. And as you can see, not every IPO starts in a very strong reaction to the upside. In this case, we did have a little reaction to the upside, but corrected afterwards pretty strongly in a WXY correction. And our second correction wave here, the Y wave, was a zigzag with a beautiful 5-wave impulse in our C wave. The fifth wave of this 5-wave impulse ended in an ending diagonal triangle, which structure also looks amazing. And if we look where we landed for our second wave correction here, we can see we hit our golden ratio perfectly at the 61.8% Fibonacci level at about $84 and had a pretty good reaction from there for our first 1-2 setup. Our first 1-2 setup also corrected amazingly, so we landed between our golden ratio and 78.6% Fibonacci level and started our next one from there. So we could have a third one even here, but the structure indicates for me that it is not an impulsive wave. It looks much more like a 3-wave structure, especially because of this choppy structure here at the end. And if we look where we landed for this overshooting B wave, as I'm counting it, we can see we hit our zone perfectly between 123.6% and 138.2%. These are the retracement levels where an overshooting B wave most likely finds its end and reacts. And as you can see, we had a beautiful reaction exactly in the zone, pretty strongly to the downside, which indicates an impulsive C wave. And yesterday we just hit our price zone for the first time for our second 1-2 setup here. So anything between $126.86 and $110.79 are very interesting price zones, price areas for me. So we could make another low under our A wave. This would indicate that we are in an expanded flat. We don't have to though. If we don't, then we are in a running flat. So we are pretty much, both cases could happen here. If we are in an expanded flat, we could correct even lower, even though I don't think this is a big chance right now that we expand even to the 88.7% Fibonacci level. I think the chance that is pretty low, but it could happen. That's why I wanted to bring it on the chart here. But nevertheless, the price zone that I'm setting for myself is between 50% and 78.6%. And yeah, from there we should go into our third wave in green or build another 1-2 setup. If we look where we would land for our 3 in pink now, so these are the long-term goals, which are also just the approximate goals. So we'll have to look at the structure in the future and decide from there what is more likely to happen. But the first price goals for now would be about $437 to about $657, which would be a price change from current levels in about 237% to about 410%. So as I've said, these are just the price goals for now. If we build more 1-2 setup, we could expand even further, but we will have to look in the future what structure the market gives us and decide from there. So we would have a confirmation if we first of all have a strong impulse reaction in our zone here and come strongly out of the zone. Then we first have to break our high of our 1 and clear the high of our overshooting B wave. And then we would have confirmation that we are either in a next 1-2 setup or in our 3. If we make a new low under the blue 2 here, then we would have to reconsider the whole count. Then we could correct even lower than our last low that we have for our pink 2 wave here. But I think the chances of that are very low. I think we are in our bullish scenario right now and are going to make new all-time highs. And yeah, but I still wanted to bring this in this analysis that it is a chance. But as I said, the chance of that is, in my opinion, very slim that it happens. And yeah, so very interesting chart for me, especially because it's such a young market and the structure looks amazing. So yeah, I hope you liked the analysis. If you did, give me a like. If you didn't, tell me what I did wrong, give me a dislike. I would love to hear some feedback from you. And if you want me to cover anything, analyze anything, just type it in the comments and I will give it my best to give you the best analysis possible on that. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful day. This is it. See ya.